It's been 5 years this month since Martin O'Neill was appointed Ireland manager. After a period of poor results, we're here to find out whether fans feel it's time for change. Do you think Martin O'Neill should still be in charge of the Ireland team?
No, I think his time has now really come to an end. I think it's he's been quite negative for us, far too cautious, I think. And I think looking with an Asian squad, I don't think he's done enough about bringing young players through.
Look, we've had some great times with Martin O'Neill. It's been pretty good up until recently, but I think the race is run at this point. I think we should probably get fresh blood in. I think the Keane situation isn't helping anything. I think it's time for him to go.
No, I think he should have went after the previous Denmark game, the qualifier when we didn't make the World Cup. I think he should have went then. He's got nothing to do to bring us forward since then. I said all he's doing is create a controversy, him and Keane, with their existing players and over the likes of the rights issue as well. He just can't handle the current players, and I think it's time he should move on.
Is there any decent candidates out there to replace him?
Mick McCarthy, right away, sitting there, gone from Ipswich, worked with a lot of championship players, knows how to work with championship players, has worked well with small budgets. Just look at Ipswich now. Ipswich fans wanted rid of him at the end of last season, and they're now sitting at the bottom of the championship. He got a raw deal after the World Cup in 2002, and he's sitting now in a vacant role that could take over tomorrow.
Personally, I think the best football that we ever played was under Mick McCarthy, and I think Mick brought an awful lot of young players through when he was our coach, and he played a very, very nice brand of football when he was there. We qualified for the 2002 World Cup under Mick's managership, and it was, for me personally, it was the best campaign.
Well, Chris Hughton is definitely too tied up with the Premiership and not likely to come back. He could be available in a couple of years. Personally, I'd bring Mick McCarthy back in a heartbeat, but I don't really know whether anybody wants to take it on or not, and what the expectations is. I mean, there's a lot of clamour for people like Stephen Kenny to be given a go, and it could be worth a try, but it's a big year coming up now, and I think that I don't think they're going to change O'Neill now with this qualification coming up, not for at least another year.
There's a lot of options, I suppose, but I don't know who's actually available. Chris Hughton would be great. Heard on Off the Ball there recently that Lee Carsley's doing a great job. Don't know too much about it myself, but I think Lee Carsley would be great. Mick McCarthy's out there, maybe that'd be a step backwards, but I don't know if we can go any further backwards than we already are. So look, there's options out there. It's up to the FAI to figure it out. So but I think we should try and figure that out and get it done before the next campaign.
These fans got their wish as both Martin O'Neill and Keane resigned the week following the game against Northern Ireland. Mick McCarthy is currently the front runner for the job, with RT reporting that he's set for talks this weekend. Euro 2020 qualification is a must for whoever it may be.